Ladies and gentlemen, it is almost midnight on the West Coast, and this is probably the biggest American earthquake swarm I can ever remember seeing. We've had over 10 earthquakes of 5.0 or larger magnitude in the last 24 hours off the coast of Oregon, and that includes 6 5.0s or larger in the last 2 hours. And so we had been watching a spot down here in the Gulf of California, Baja. We'd been getting a swarm down in here of 4s. Now it seems like the pressure has drifted north to a swarm of 5s, kind of along the same fault line. And technically, we got the La Palma, Canary Islands swarm, and then volcano when Earth was going like, when Earth was going like this. And so I said, we will watch for some type of a magma shift when we catch Earth. You know, I know it goes in a circle, but you get the basic idea. And so we were watching for a Earth magma shift, observed in a swarm when Earth started going like this, which it's doing now, and we are seeing a swarm. And we're looking for a third Uranus square Saturn natural disaster on Christmas Eve. And so there's a lot to be very aware of. And if you're on the West Coast, I would definitely have some type of an earthquake plan. We've definitely here at THORnews been looking for an uptick in volcanoes and earthquakes since 2017 with all the gas giants, the big ones, Uranus, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune on the same side, and there's always Pluto and Eris, which are weird. We've seen the sun wake up a lot stronger than almost anyone expected, although there's only one sunspot on it now. We had 3 A-class solar flares, which isn't that big of a deal, but it shows that the sun is trying to wake back up again. And so I am awake and on the night shift, and this is definitely one of the most interesting situations I can remember as Planetary Defense Commander. California Disasters is hashtagging the Blanco Fracture Zone, the Blanco Transform Fault, the Juan de Fuca Plate, and the Cascadia Subduction Zone. But yeah, that is 6 5+ magnitude quakes in 2 hours. And 10 in the last 24 hours. And another thing is here at THORnews, I use this map. It's for dryness as some type of an indicator to watch for some type of earthquake or volcano activity. It usually has like a 30% hit ratio. Now, this dryness out here would signify, because you've got volcanoes all along the equatorial electrojet line, that you're definitely getting some type of volcano or seamount activity down out here. And so there is a lot going on, and we're looking at a very interesting and possibly dangerous situation through December. And remember, with the La Palma volcano eruption that's been going on for like 2 months, we saw a swarm of earthquakes before the volcano exploded. And so if you're on the West Coast, I would definitely stay aware until this thing calms down, and definitely larger earthquakes or a volcano eruption cannot be ruled out. You've got volcanoes, because we know the volcanoes are going off in Mexico and Guatemala and have been doing so all year. But you've got a volcano range that runs up through California, all the way up through Oregon, and then through Washington. And technically, I said there's about a 90-95% chance. I thought we would see an earthquake on the West Coast in 2021. And the year's not over, and 2021 has been like a volcano advent calendar. Plus, there was a volcano eruption in the volcano named Samura in Indonesia, which killed, I think, 14 people. That was to start off December, and we've had almost a volcano eruption in a major different spot every single month. So this is definitely a very, very interesting situation, potentially dangerous, and 2021 just keeps on getting 2021 here. I'll be here tracking it for you as I always do. This being your Planetary Defense Commander is my full-time job. If at any point you'd like to contribute to THORnews to keep me up and running. I do a fundraiser every month. I've only got $1,140 left to raise. All right. Everybody stay cool. Thank you to Asteroid Fight Club. Thank you to everybody out there. And say some prayers. Stay cool. And I will talk to y'all in the near future. God bless everyone.